I used to wake up each day in a fog. It wasn't just the kind of grogginess that fades with coffee, no. It was something deeper, a constant fatigue, a dull ache behind my eyes. And worst of all, a shame I couldn't quite explain. See, I wasn't drinking, I wasn't using drugs. I was addicted to something far more subtle, something legal, socially acceptable, even celebrated. Sugar. It started small, a little treat to reward myself after a long day, a sweet snack to get through an afternoon slump. But what began as comfort slowly took control. Soon I was hiding wrappers in my car, telling myself lies like just one more or I'll stop tomorrow. But tomorrow never came. My moods were unpredictable. My energy crashed every afternoon. I couldn't focus. My skin was inflamed. My weight, no matter how hard I tried, kept climbing. And deep down, I knew. This wasn't just a habit. This was dependency. But I didn't understand why. I blamed myself. Thought I just lacked willpower. Until I stumbled on a podcast that changed everything. It was the Burn It Nutrition podcast. Host Joseph Navarro was interviewing a woman named Stephanie Sutton, a former sugar addict who didn't just beat it, she decoded it. Stephanie wasn't preaching shame or guilt. She was talking science. She explained how sugar activates the same neural pathways as hard drugs, how our food system is engineered to create dependency, how emotional trauma, stress, and loneliness feed into these cravings. She made me feel seen. For the first time, I realized I wasn't broken. I was wired by biology and overwhelmed by an industry that profits off my pain. I listened to that episode 3 times in a row. Then I got to work. I cleared out my pantry. I began identifying the emotional triggers that led to binging. I started stabilizing my blood sugar, swapping out sugary snacks for healthy fats and clean proteins. I used tools Stephanie recommended, journaling, breathwork, even strategic supplementation to ease the transition. The first few days were brutal. But then, the fog lifted. I could think clearly, sleep soundly. I laughed more, moved more. My body stopped feeling like the enemy and started feeling like home again. And that's why I need you to hear Stephanie's story too. Listen to the full episode on the Burn It Nutrition podcast. Episode 91, where host Joseph Navarro interviews Stephanie Sutton and dives deep into the psychology and science of sugar addiction and how you can reclaim your power. You can listen on our website at burnitnutrition.com/podcast91 or find it on iTunes or Spotify under Burn It Nutrition. And before you go, let's talk about one of the simplest yet most powerful upgrades to your health hydration. Most people think hydration is just about drinking water, but the key is electrolyte balance. That is why I use Element electrolytes daily. With the right mix of sodium, potassium, and magnesium, your body functions at its best. It keeps me hydrated, supports my workouts, and improves recovery. Right now, Element is offering a free sample pack with any purchase. Just go to drinkelement.com/burnit to grab yours. Take it from someone who's lived the cycle. Freedom is possible. You just need the right tools and the right people in your corner. Check out the full episode now at burnitnutrition.com/podcast91. And I'll see you in the next Burn It clips.